Hi there and welcome back to another episode of Erlengrat here at FS22. I just want to remind you to change the quality of the video, since YouTube have a tendency to put it on 480 and this is distributed in 4K. Anyway, so we have in our last episode finished the canola harvest. So after checking the prices and everything, it's easy to see that it will make more money being processed as canola oil than to actually sell off the canola as it is. So we'll just empty it into the pit here and let the factory do its job. Probably need to activate canola oil as well. Let's see. Just park this off. So in today's episode we will also drill some canola in our new field, I think. And yeah, we're gonna do expansions and continue building our empire. Okay, the tractor is parked. The canola is... Oh, okay, it's in August and we're still in July, of course. Okay, that we'll have to wait until next month then, the drilling. Anyway, as it looks, if we... Here we are. We need to activate the canola. There we go. Yeah. So now that's doing its job. We still have some sunflowers left as well. So yeah, great. Okay. So I guess then we have to let's see, check if there's any job for us to do before we go to August. Not sure if the grass is ready. Let's see. If it is, it might have to wait for another month as well. But I need to have it mowed before the new area or the new field is made. So let's just have a quick look here. Yeah, that's ready to harvest, but it's on the first stage. I could... okay, let's get some other things done first. There are some grass bales that needs to be put out to the sheep. Maybe some other stuff as well. Let's have a quick look. So, looking at the sheeps, they still have food, but I like to top up a little bit, and they also need some topping up. So let's get some new bales to them. As you can see, we have quite a lot of oil already. I'm looking forward to selling that. Yeah, I think I mentioned it last episode as well. I think I will add the auto load mod actually, so I can maybe get a trailer to do some of that loading. The oil pallets, it's really difficult. You need to take one by one or else they start jumping all over the place, as you have seen. And well, you can take 2 or 3, but you never know what's happening with them. So I think it's better to actually have a auto load function then and get it done that way. So at some point I will do that. I'll give it a shot first before I sell when I'm selling that oil, but it's probably gonna be a mess up. So let's see. On the other side, maybe some extra super strength would solve it as well. So if you have any comments on which mod I should install, please let me know. If you think both are okay, or if you think only one should be used, please let me know. I might even put a poll in the comments for this. So that's the wool and the grass put in place. So let's see what more we can do here. So yeah, these are the damned pallets that live their own life. I'm not sure what's happening with them, but it's like maybe they're too heavy when there's two on the forklift. I don't know. It shouldn't be, but it's like they start acting crazy anyway. So we have harvested the canola, so we might as well put some lime on the field just to get it ready. So we'll pick up our lime spreader, the one I bought a couple of episodes ago. And as you can see, I've bought it with some added features, the wide spreading and also larger volume for the lime, just so we don't have any issue with the amount of lime in it. Should be sufficient to cover most of my fields, I think. Especially now with the precision farming, where they add only what's needed, sort of. Only thing I'm a little bit wondering a little bit about is when you do the pH, it's assessing the amount compared to what has been in that field before. So should the lime be added after sowing? That doesn't sound reasonable at all. A little bit curious about that. Or yeah, well, in real life I'm sure it's not added after, but maybe that would give you a higher score on the precision farming. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's fill up with lime. I found out it's much cheaper to buy here than at the store. It's like just a few dollars compared to what you buy at the store. So now we're filling up, was it 12,000 or something you could have in this one? 14. $14,000, and that's 2,325. And if you go to the store, it's extremely much more. I don't remember the price now, but yeah, you're paying a couple of $100 per bag. So okay, so we'll get this spread, and let's see now. So lime application. No, it's okay, so this is based on the soil type. Okay, so that's okay. Yeah, then there's no issue doing it now. Anyway, I'll get this done. be back in a couple of seconds. So that's it, finishing up the final bits here, and yeah, as you can see, we've used almost 8,000 liters on this field here, and yeah, it's not so bad, 7 tons per hectare. So yeah, that's it. I think I'll just fill it up again to full capacity before we park it, just so we have it ready for next time. And seems like everything is covered here now. There are some areas that seems like there's nothing there, but on the map it's clearly covered with lime. Okay, so let's get it filled up and bring it back to the farm. It's nice that we've had the chance to get these kind of equipment and own it instead of renting all the time. I will still be using the other spreader for contracts I do, and yeah, maybe also some fertilizing on our own soil, as I think there's no difference between solid and liquid fertilizer for the precision farming system. Okay, we're back at the farm, and to be honest, I don't think there's anything else we can do now in July. So I think we'll just park up the tractor and move on to August. Can't see anything else we can do now, so yeah, might as well do that. So let's jump into August. So here we are, it's August. I've picked up the final bales. I've done the mowing, so you guys don't have to be bothered with with that. It's quite repetitive all the time, so. But it's important to have those bales done as well, so we can make some money. Yeah, just need to park them at their spot, and I think we can continue onwards with drilling and stuff. So we have from this batch this trailer here, and 3 other trailers, so that's a decent amount. And there we go. So then we just need to park up the trailer, and I see there are quite some wool at the sheep barns, so we'll top up the spinnery as well before we continue onwards with the other duties. So here we are in the telehandler. Just need to get those wool pallets shifted. Check if there are some eggs maybe. There's definitely some oil, 4 pallets. Okay. So it's with a little portion of anxiety I will transfer those pallets, because the Lord knows what will happen when I load them up on the telehandler. I don't see it happen when I load up the wool or anything, but it's a different weight on it, so that might be the reason. Or it could be related to the pallets themselves. I don't know. I have seen it on the eggs as well, I think. I seem to remember something about the eggs. So that's the final pallet from this sheep barn, and I believe there was 2 over there as well, was it? Yeah, so okay, we could have just, let's see, could have offloaded one just so we could pick up both of them at the same time. Anyway, what's done is done. So 1 more pallet. And as I mentioned earlier, I think we now produce more wool than the spinnery can handle. So what I'm thinking is that I need to fill up the spinnery in full just to see how much it can handle, and then we can set aside some wool when we know that. And there's probably space for 8-10 pallets at each sheep barn, so let's see. As we get busier and have more things to do, we don't need to transfer this every day, sort of. So there are the 2 pallets of eggs. Let's see, now there we have it. Okay, and that's 2,800 liters, I guess, or is it eggs? That must be eggs. I think the other ones have like an L behind the number. Yeah, quite a load we have. See, there we go. Sometimes difficult to get the correct angle to see properly. Maybe I should have zoomed more. Not sure. If you have any tips or ideas, let me know. So let's see now how this will react, or should we just take 1 by 1? I'll try with 2 and see. Could be it's okay. These are the sunflower pallets. Yeah, you see how it starts acting. And it's, let's see when we put it down. Could it be the angle or something doing it? Let's see now. Or maybe it decides to behave. Who knows? It feels kind of random as well, so. That went well, so yeah, let's try the two others as well. I think it's October and November, which is the sell points for sunflower and canola, with canola being November, was it? Let's see. Sunflower is October and canola November. Yeah. So it's different months, so we should maybe keep them separated over there in like 2 stacks. I could, of course, turn off the production of one of them, so we had only one being produced as well, but so there we have 2, and this is acting normal. Yeah, okay, beats me what's happening. Let's see if we can just make a stack in between the eggs and the sunflower oil then. Just so we have them separated. I might end up selling them at the same time, but let's see. That's it. Okay. So now there's a pallet of fabric. Yeah, I'll get that one, and we'll check in on the drilling of canola, I think. We actually have quite a lot of fabric as well, but that's sold in, was it April? I think so. So that will have to wait until next year anyhow. But yeah, the sunflower is coming up soon. And in November the eggs are to be sold also. So it would be nice to have autoload on that trailer if that was possible. Okay. Okay, so I've picked up direct drill, and now we are ready to get the new area drilled with canola. We'll keep that area for canola most of the time, maybe sometimes sunflower instead, just to have one field that generates a crop we can use on the oil mill. So I think it's possible to drill directly here since it's a grassland we have sowed. If not, we'll have to plow it up, but I think it should be possible. Also added fertilizer in, so we have the first first layer of fertilizer, and yeah, let's see where we will start. Maybe just drill directly all the way down to the end here. It's going to be a fairly long field, but not huge, since it's kind of narrow on the center areas. Okay, so it's silty clay up here. It's probably not the best soil to have canola in, but I'm just thinking this is an area where it's relatively flat, at least, and stuff like potato, expensive equipment to use, can't afford that at the moment, but at some point we'll probably have potatoes up here, or maybe a forest. Let's see. Anyway, we need to get this done, and I'll see you guys in a second, or 2 or 3 maybe, probably more. So it seems like we will need more fertilizer, at least. It's quite a lot needed. So I'll take the telehandler with the large trailer, flatbed, and pick up some more at the store, while the helper will continue drilling. Here we are at the store, and let's see, there might be some repairs needed as well, so let's have a look. Nothing expensive, but it's always nice to have it done while we're here. So we'll need how many should we? 4 pieces should cover it. Okay, so let's put the trailer on the side here, and then we can just load up. Will it manage all of them? No, I don't think so. I don't think we've tried that with this telehandler. Let's see, just need to center it a little bit out there. Okay, that's all 4. How's that working? Nope. Okay, let's just see if we can drag them over here. It's gonna be hopeless. Okay, yeah, we can probably make it. We'll have to do 2 and 2 to lift it, but okay, we have them nearby at least. A little bit there. Okay. So then we'll get them up on the flatbed and let's see, high enough, yeah. I would love it if there was a place you could just fill up in bulk in a trailer or something. That would be real nice. There might be as well, I don't know, but I haven't seen it anywhere, so. Okay. There we go. So let's get it back to the farm and deliver to the worker. Okay, back at the farm, so now we just need to find the worker. There he is. So seems like he hasn't run out yet, at least. Of course, this telehandler is not meant for this kind of operations, so it's going slowly. I can see that he hasn't done all on top of the field as well, so probably it's gotten too narrow and he's just done what's on the lower side. Anyway, we'll get the fertilizer filled up, and I actually think that is everything for today. Yeah, here we can see he's kind of doing like just small bits and pieces. Yeah, so we'll get the fertilizer filled up and call it a day for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, stay safe and take care. Goodbye.